In the last video, we talked about some of the distinctives of NCC small group ministry. In this module, we want to dive into those a little bit more deeply. We'll talk about when we do groups with the semester system and how we do groups as discipleship experiments. So let's talk about the semester system a little bit first. It's actually a trimester system for those that want to be very specific about it. And to be even more specific, we run our spring semester from February to the end of April, the summer semester in June and July, and then we conclude the year with the fall semester in September to December. Here are a couple reasons why we do the semester system. First, it gives us a sense of rhythm. There's a natural rhythm that we move to in the city of DC. Now, I know that Jesus commanded us to live counterculturally, but I'm not sure that meant that we had to all meet in our small groups in the month of August. There's just a natural rhythm in our church, and we've decided to work with that instead of working against it. And since so many of our people are involved in the political process on the Hill or are college students, there are just natural break points in the year for us. May and August and the Christmas holidays are always slow times. So following a semester system is natural for our culture here in Washington, D.C. Secondly, it gives us on-ramps and exit signs. People are more willing to jump in and try a group if there are easy and obvious on-ramps and exit signs. Most people don't want to barge into a pre-existing group at an awkward time. And typically, they would like to be the new person when there are other people that are new as well. So the start of a semester is a great time to do that. People also like exit signs. We found that most prospective small group members are more inclined to try out a group if there is a clear exit point in the foreseeable future. When there's an obvious on-ramp and the commitment is only lasting for 8 to 12 weeks, it's an easier step for people to take. Now, the semester system also provides some great opportunities for you as a leader. For instance, it gives you the opportunity for targeted discipleship. Each semester, you can introduce a new topic or study to your group. If you've been studying a lot about prayer, maybe the next semester you can focus on outreach to your community or studying a book of the Bible together. You get 3 distinct times each year to be strategic and intentional about how you are growing the people in your group. Semesters also give you an opportunity for momentum and promotion. The primary way people will come into your group is through personal invitation. So because of the semester system, you get 3 times a year to strategically and intentionally invite people into your group. Now, here on the staff side, we'll promote the value of group life in our weekend services, and it gives you a season to build momentum for your group and promote your group to other people. 3 times a year, there's a strategic moment to invite people into your group. Finally, semesters give you as a leader an opportunity to rest personally. Each January, May, and August, you get a month off to recharge and recalibrate before your group starts up again. Every now and then, life happens and you may need to take more than a month off. When that happens, the semester system allows you to step back from leading for a semester, give you an opportunity to recharge, and then there's a natural opportunity for you to jump right back into leadership the next semester. Another distinctive about NCC small groups is found in the type of groups that we offer. One of our core values as a church is everything is an experiment. That's reflected in the kinds of groups that we have. When Jesus said, "Go make disciples," he launched us into one of the most challenging experiments of history. At NCC, we view every small group as a discipleship experiment. Discipleship and community are more than filling out answers in workbooks. We want our small groups to emerge out of the gifts and the passions of our leaders. I don't want to create a system and structure and ask leaders to come serve that system. I want to find out how God has wired you. What are your gifts and passions and interests and spheres of influence? And how can you leverage those to create opportunities to make disciples? So our small groups are as unique as their leaders. Men's groups, women's groups, outreach groups, Bible studies, book studies, interest groups. Some of our best small group experiences have come out of the most unorthodox ideas. We only have 2 basic requirements for NCC small groups. I like to call them bumpers in the gutters. You know, when you go bowling as a kid, the managers of the lanes might put bumpers in the gutters to ensure that you hit at least some of the pins. And so we've got a couple bumpers in the gutters to make sure that our small group leaders are hitting some discipleship goals. One is the relational bumper. The other is the transformational bumper. Now, for a gathering of people to be considered a small group at NCC, they must be relational. In other words, one of the purposes for a gathering must be to create an environment in which people can connect with one another and can connect with God. That's pretty intuitive and easy and probably inherent in any gathering of people. The second bumper is transformational. What we mean by that is every group must be on the mission of making disciples in some way. That one of the purposes of your gathering together is to help people take one step closer to looking like Christ and living like him. We want to encourage innovation and creativity. We believe that God has designed each person uniquely, and he can use that uniqueness as a catalyst for disciple making. So we do groups on a rhythm, semester system, and we do groups as experiments, allowing you to get a vision from God and run for it.